Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the second half of October 2022, or for whenever you find it. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please read messages for Sagittarius's highest good. Thank you. So welcome back, Sagittarius. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, I like to get one overall theme from the Wild Unknown archetype and read from the book because it's beautifully written and I hope you enjoy. It's like a little story time before the tarot. This is for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. One card for Sagittarius. Here we go. You have the Poet. It's page 75. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. Beautiful energy, and it gave me goosebumps. Sagittarius, it's a wonderful message to come through today. Thank you. Thank you for that. We're going to open with my mashed up deck. This is Rider-Waite with some additional major arcana. Not even all of the major arcanas, only some of them. Somebody found a deck of cards, and they were all excited to give it to me, but it was quite incomplete. Or was it really? Because it created this deck here. And I love this deck. It's one of my favorites. I just combined them because, yeah, it had some of the major arcana, none of the pip cards, none of the court cards. And it didn't even have all of the major arcana. So I just, added them to this one. What do we have here? We have the Hanged Man. Perspective shift. Let's go. This is for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. 9 of Cups, first card out. This is a wish fulfillment card, Sag. That's beautiful energy to hit the table immediately. That's, of course, Cups represent the water element, water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You might, if you are a sun sign Sagittarius, you might have Scorpio in your chart, birth chart, that is. You have 4 of Swords coming out next. Resting, recovering, reclaiming your energy. For me, this is a card of daily deep breathing. We have a whole lot of options in your future, right? 3 of Wands is coming out next with the 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Messages for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Slow but steady progress towards your goal. As you can see, the fields behind them are plowed. I don't know if you can see that actually, but I can. You'll have to trust me. The field is plowed. All that prep work is done. This, night is ready to plant those seeds and, invest time and energy in growing those seeds into a fruitful endeavor that will eventually harvest, right? Something that has a lot of growth potential. Yes, it's slow, but it is steady. Here we have the Queen of Cups coming out under that 9 of Cups. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy showing up again. Queen of love, queen of the emotions, right? Cup energy is the water element. Water in the tarot represents our emotions. You could have water in your chart. Just because you're a fire sign doesn't mean you don't have emotions, right? Like everybody does. So you have the Queen of Love herself showing up here. She is very focused on her own cup. She's not looking at anything actually other than her cup. And her cup is the only cup in the deck that has a cap on it. All of the other cups are open. Hers has a lid. It's a rather ornate cup too. It's very bedazzled and, you know, sculpted. King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Messages for Sagittarius. That King of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You could have that in your chart as well, Sagittarius. If you're a sun sign Sag, you could have Capricorn, Mercury placement, or Venus placement. Same with that Scorpio. You know, it's pretty common. Four of Wands, Five of Swords in the reverse. But the Sun is on the bottom of the deck. 2 4s. Interesting. There might have been some sort of upheaval in the home, right? Like conflict, people who were nasty to deal with, you know, 5 of Swords. There's something going on here, but at least that also is in the reverse, which means we're coming out of that conflict, and it's right under that 3 of Wands, which is looking to the future, right? So, you know, kind of leaving this in the past, the flip side. But interesting, it really is like the flip side. Look at this. I hope you can see it. But the 4 of Swords is sitting on top of this 4 of Wands in the reverse. It's just, you know, the 4 of Wands is a great card. In the reverse, though, it might mean that there has been an upheaval in the home, in the relationship. Something has kind of, it's unstable at the moment, I would say. But you're also, you know, the Sun on the bottom of the deck. It's like, don't let that, like, deter you, is what I want to say. You know, if there's been a hiccup or something, just slow and steady, one foot in front of the next toward your goal. One more, please, for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, you got like a few more. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy is the King of Swords. This is, sword represents the air element, air signs. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person has their mind made up. You will not change this person's mind. Okay. He is a very decided energy. This is known as the Ice King sometimes, and he is a lawyer card. Because of that reason, he's head over heart when he makes a decision. He is very business, logic, reason, that sort of thing, very cut and dry. This is, yeah, this is some serious energy there. Somebody who has their mind made up at the very least. Okay, so we have Wheel of Fortune coming next, and we have all of these additional cards. 7 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. 6 to the 7. Someone from the past coming back with communication is obviously how I would interpret that, right? For me anyway, this is communication racing in very quickly, blunt communication. This could be a direct message of, it could be very cold is what I'm saying, right? Yeah, underneath this King of Swords is heartbreak, right? See, this is something to do with communication that might have hurt. Look, it could be quite possibly an Aquarius that you're dealing with here, Sagittarius, because we not only have the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. 3 of Swords, also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but this is the major arcana for Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart too. So this could be you, you know, giving a rude awakening to someone from your past, or someone from your past giving a rude awakening to you, Sag. The way he's like racing into this 7 of Cups, though, it's almost like the communication is coming in and it's just going to like hit fog. It's going to be like, doosh. And everything like gets all like confusing and shit. Like We're going to clarify this, but that's just how I'm seeing it. Like, you're hitting a wall there almost with that clouded energy of the Seven of Cups. It's a very confusing energy. It's an energy of having a lot of choices. Not all of the choices are good. You don't know which one to pick. But it can just represent confusion in general there. That's how I'm feeling it anyway. So the huge turn of event energy there with the Wheel of Fortune though. And it comes after, steady but slow progress with that Knight of Pentacles. Maybe this is you in the beginning row, even though you are a fire sign. You could be showing up as the Queen of Cups here. It has the Nine of Cups above it, which is, and like I said, she's just very focused on her cup, right? What is her cup? It's her heart. So what makes you happy, right, Sag? There's only one person here in this card, and it's about what makes you happy right now. So I'm glad to see that you're just kind of focused on that, regardless of, maybe if there's turmoil in the home environment here. She does have her back to this energy, right? Turmoil in the relationship or the home environment. There's just something there. She's just going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to tune into myself, focus on my own heart and what makes me happy. And ultimately, that's how you're going to get through this. Is like, what's that saying? If you're going through hell, keep going. Certainly don't stop, right? Just keep going, one foot in front of the next. And that's eventually like, boom. Look, this is in the reverse. So I would like to say with this card before we clarify that the worst is behind you, right? And like, see how this energy, the Three of Wands, which is a card of looking to your future, seeing your ships arrive, that kind of thing, is sitting right on top of it on the table. So I dig it. I dig it. Let's start clarifying. Yeah. This is nice. I mean, overall, it's nice. I see that, you know what? Life isn't always a fucking smooth ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's fucking bumps and curveballs and, like, monkey wrenches sometimes. We did just come out of a Mercury retrograde. Shoot, this fucking post shadow has been clinging like glue still. I think we're finally starting to get a little bit out of it, though. It's like not as tight. All right, we're going to clarify with Santa Muerte. This is for Sagittarius. Clarity on this spread. Thank you so much, Spirit. Keep seeing the Two of Swords as I'm shuffling. And now we have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, which is also about making a choice. The Two of Swords is typically depicted a person sitting with their back to the water, right? The water representing our emotions. So the person is sitting with their back to the water and they have a blindfold over their eyes and, their arms are crossed over their heart chakra, and they have two swords in their hands, which represent our thoughts, and they're trying to go back and forth, but they're not really. They're not seeing things clearly. They have a fucking blindfold, and they're back to the water. They're not even in tune with their emotions, and you know what I'm saying? That's the Two of Swords that I kept seeing in here. They don't depict it that way in this deck, but that's fine. We have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck right now, and that's also about making a choice. Typically, it's in the realm of relationship, but not always. This used to be called the Choice card. Okay, so the Queen of Cups with the Nine of Cups above her, I'm going to clarify them together. Queen of Cups with the Nine of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Who is this Queen of Cups who is focused on her happiness? What more can you tell us about the Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups for Sagittarius? Ooh, yeah, shit. Boom! The fucking Tower. Look at the Tower in this deck. Isn't it dope? I'm just saying. I gotta pause for a second. And oh, beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Look, Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So don't even fucking worry about it. If one thing came crashing down, boom, Fire energy, something's getting ready to fucking fire right back up. Something else brand new, right? Sometimes you got to clear away the debris so you can have a nice clean slate for something new. But here we have Santa Muerte up here, chomp, chomp, chomping down on this building. Just yum, yum, munching it, man. I love it. Listen, it's tough energy. It's Mars energy. Mars comes in and blows shit up. Mars is aggressive, warlike energy. It's very passionate energy. It rules the two signs of Aries and Scorpio. But boom, fire energy on the bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands is a brand new something passionate getting ready to go off, something that lights you up. That's your element, clearly, Sagittarius. So Leo, Sag, Aries. Let's go to that Four of Swords. Well, I'd say that's just you like resting, recovering, reclaiming your energy or whatever. This Four of Swords, please. With the Four of Wands underneath it, clarify the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords. Okay, hold on. One hit the floor, and it's the Sun. So beautiful. I love it. We have the 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which, you know, usually you see a person face down with 10 swords and their back very dead, right? So it's not quite as harsh in this deck, I'd say, but it's still, it represents the ending of a painful cycle. In the traditional depiction, you do see like daylight on the horizon. So it's, you know, the worst is behind you, a new day is here, that type of thing. Coming out to clarify the Four of Wands in the reverse with the Four of Swords above it, we have, yes, arguments, whatever, fights, Five of Wands energy coming out with the Sun. So it's like, yeah, if you've been dealing with some bullshit, it's basically what we already said. If you've been dealing with some fights, some arguments, something very painful, the worst is behind you now, okay? And you focusing on your happiness and reclaiming your energy with that Four of Swords and breathing. I hope you're doing your breathing. I cannot stress the importance of that enough. Daily deep breathing every fucking day. It is so crucial. At least 10 minutes. I got my kid doing it for 7. You know, all right, I'll take what I can get from a teenager. You know what I'm saying? But all right, I personally, I like 20, but whatever. At least 10, okay? Maybe 7. All right. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is next. I'm going to talk about it for a little bit more. It's free. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. And it's literally the best thing I've ever done for myself. Okay. Let's go. Three of Wands, please. Our ship's arriving. The Five of Swords in the reverse is under it. The worst is behind us. We're looking to the future. Thank you, Spirit. What more would you like to add to this Three of Wands with the Five of Swords in the reverse? Wow, there you are, Sagittarius, in your element. King of Wands, taking action, going after your passions, reignition. Let's go. Okay. Like it. So we have the Five of Cups with the Seven of Wands. And you know what? That's the third 5 to hit the table today. So look up the angel number 555. There might be an additional message there for you. But the Five of Cups, this is really heavy emotions, right? So connected obviously to whatever this is, but I see you have the higher ground. This Seven of Wands is about having the higher ground, but it's also about a defensive stance or a protective stance, but having the advantage in this card. It's hard to see that. The way they depict it is just trees with, yeah, I mean like a skull-like face in the branches. So maybe it's the camouflage effect that gives the advantage in this deck, because there are other faces camouflaged in the trees as well. So it's having the advantage in some kind of way, but it's also having a protective stance, like a defensive stance. So I think maybe you're putting the block on whatever it was that caused all of this grief here. Like I said, she's got her back to that energy, right? So You're putting the block on it, and you're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Let's keep going. Let's movement forward, please, people. Yes, yes, chop, chop. That's what that feels like. All right, so talking about movement forward, we do have a very slow-moving night. As you can see, this horse is just standing there, right? Like, he's not even moving. So you might feel a little like, oh my God, pulling your hair because it's going so slowly. But right under it, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I have to say, it's like slow and steady progress wins the race here. Eventually that, daily meditation back here with that Four of Swords and just keeping it positive and looking to your future and moving to that, bright future there one step at a time, that's what eventually turns the wheel. So the Knight of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune, please, for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have some anxiety here. The Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Mental entrapment. Right. The sword represents our thoughts, our mind. There's something very weighing heavily on the mind here. We have Page of Cups energy coming out. So this suggests a love offer, or one that you'd, be giving or receiving, or an apology, because sometimes the Page of Cups is an apology. And I only mentioned the apology part here because that would definitely cause somebody a whole lot of stress. Like, what? Okay, and it's fine. You can let somebody know that you forgive them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you want them back in your life. But it's always up to the individual, of course. Page of Cups, it's a small love offer. Or it could be an apology. Could be both. Why, with that Nine of Swords, like I said, it's weighing heavily on someone's mind. Feels trapped. He's holding that book too. Like, it's like all of the things that have been recorded, that have been, all of the things that have been done, they're recorded, right? And like, you can't undo them once they're done. It's been recorded and it weighs heavily. So down here we have this Six of Cups. The energy of someone from the past riding straight into this thick wall of confusion. Seven of Cups. And, this is, like I said, the energy of having a whole lot of options. Not all of these options are good. Some of them are snakes. You see that snake up there, and which, of course, is going to represent someone who would, backstab you, leave you for dead, like that Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is that person face down with 10 swords on them. That's betrayal energy. That's somebody who backstabbed, right? Some of the cups are pretty cool. We do have jewels in one of them and a castle in another. Glory, it seems, with this wreath, right? And freaking magic mushroom up here. There's a dragon, which I think is pretty cool. But back in the day when the tarot was made, dragons were probably pretty scary, or just like beasts in general that couldn't be controlled with, it was a different world back then when this was made. All right, well, let's clarify these three down here together. This person from the past rushing into this thick cloud of confusion. Who is this Knight of Swords from the Six of Cups past going into this Seven of Cups? And what would you like to add to this little extra row? Thank you. Yes, it's, wow, Ten of Swords. So it's that Ten of Swords. It's that backstabbing energy. Leave 10 swords in someone's back. This is someone who hurt you, Sagittarius, or that you hurt. I can't tell whose side or which side you may fall in this story. I'm just reading the cards. And we have the moon energy on the bottom of the deck. This is Pisces, major arcana for Pisces. This is a card also of confusion because you can't see very clearly at night. it's also known as a card of secrets for things that people try to do under the cover of darkness. You know, things that people try to get away with. But in truth, everything is seen. There's nothing that goes unseen. It all gets recorded. Remember that book in that card? It came out a moment ago. With that 9 of Swords it was. Yeah, so something hidden. It can also represent our fears, needing to trust the intuition to guide you because it's very dark and murky. What is this communication, Spirit, with the Knight of Swords? Anything else you would like to add? Nine of Swords with the 10 of Swords. Right, racing back from the past. It really, yeah, it's, wow. King of Pentacles, the Justice is on the bottom of the dark. Bottom of the dark. Interesting. You know, it's almost like someone's in the dark about this. You know, that moon energy, it's like, you know, it's being hidden. But this is karma. Okay, justice. And what I was saying just a moment ago, there's nothing that goes unseen. Everything is recorded. And, you know, you're free to make a choice in life, but you're not free from the consequences of your actions. King of Pentacles came out in the reverse. It's, you know, it's an unstable energy, okay? In the reverse, it's not really a dependable energy. In the upright, that's a dependable energy. In the reverse, it's not so much. We do have, you know, somebody over on the bottom of the deck over here with their mind made up to cut something out. Maybe that's why there's a fair bit of anxiety surrounding. Remember, it was the 9 of Swords that came out with that love offer, the Page of Cups there. You know, and this kind of is very much akin to that 4 of Wands that's in the reverse, because the 4 of Wands represents a very stable union, a partnership. It's one of 2 marriage cards. It's a very stable home environment, but it's in the reverse, so it's unstable. And this is also an unstable energy, not dependable. Things are just, it just seems a little clear, but I would like to say that rest assured, things will be balanced out as they always are. And, you know, not everyone, nobody is perfect in life. I would like to say nobody is perfect, right? We all fuck up. We do. There's no fucking human on this planet that is perfect. We all fuck up. And sometimes you got to pay your dues. And owning and having accountability and trying to do better from that point forward is the only fucking way to climb that karmic ladder. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we have High Priestess energy underneath this Justice. Now, the High Priestess is traditionally a card of Pisces as well. I give it to all of the water signs, Cancer and Scorpios. But there's that 5 of Swords, which is just, you know, this is an energy of cutthroat competition or just nasty behavior. You know, mean, horrible words said. It could be self-sabotaging energy as well, okay, because it does represent, swords represent our thoughts. So it could be a person who has very negative thoughts, self-sabotaging thoughts. High Priestess is a card of intuition. Again, she knows all of the secrets in the universe. I mean, everything. She knows everything, but she doesn't speak on them. That's why she's a card of secrets. But it, again, it's just very much like there's nothing that goes unseen, right? Like, okay, this is, I don't know where to go from here. This is, it's heavy. It's heavy. I can see why this Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, she's just focused on her own happiness and her heart energy and trying to find connection there. Because, you know, even the 7 of Cups is below her, right? So it's like she's trying to work her way out of some confusion too, right? Because it's below her. So, you know, I don't know, you know, the end outcome to this Page of Cups. You know, this Page of Cups, is the apology accepted, or Is the love offer accepted? Like, do you want to pull one more deck? Sure, let's pull one more deck. How about a little more? No, not Rider-Waite, because we already have Rider-Waite and it'll get confusing. Let's just a little bit Golden Tarot, just for that Page of Cups. What is that? Or, you know, is it... Just one or two more cards. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is sitting right next to it, so it feels like it's it's small because it's a page, but it's sitting right next to such a big energy. That Wheel of Fortune is life-altering energy. Okay, so bottom of the deck energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody wanting to put the work in. Okay, so we're about to clarify the apology or the love offer coming in, and this is showing us somebody who really wants to put the effort in. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. A couple of cards for the Page of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Ah, I like it. Okay, I'm going to say I like it. We have the Five of Cups here again, all right? So what this is telling me now is like this person definitely has regret about what happened, like genuine fucking regret, genuine, like feeling bad about what happened because it's here 2 times. Five of Cups is here 2 times now. So this apology is coming from an emotionally genuine place. And they are also, you know, showing up energetically with the Strength card, which is suggestive of self-mastery, self-discipline, self-control, restraining oneself from that beastly nature, right? The beast within is imperative. We can't be without it. Life would suck without passion. It would be so boring, but we don't want it to like control our lives either and make us do heinous things. So it has to be in a balance, and this is a beautiful balance. So this is a major arcana for Leo. Justice, major arcana for Libra. Wheel of Fortune is the 4 fixed signs: Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. We have, that's it. Oh yeah, Leo with the sun energy. That's it for major arcanas. Let's get you some Moonology. For Sagittarius, thanks, Spirit. If you like the way I read the cards, Sagittarius, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It'd be so helpful. If you would like a private reading with me, the information on how to contact me is in the description box. Hold on, I dropped the card. Okay. We have Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius energy. We also have a Fiery Climax Approaches, full moon in Aries. Well then. All right, so let's get you some angels and ancestors. This is for Sagittarius. If you would like to donate to my channel, there's a link in the description box. But if you can't donate, just give it a thumbs up. So helpful. Thank you. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. Always. And we also have elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Break the chain. Okay. If you need to, of course. There's some patterns that are handed down that are very helpful. Oh, wow, that was fast. We have Seeing Beyond from the Oracle of the 7 Energies. This is about using your third eye, seeing beyond the mundane, seeing the big picture, blending the little mind with the bigger mind. How? Via meditation, deep breathing. Okay? Time machine. I feel like somebody here wishes they could go back in time. I wish I could go back in time is what this person is saying, and undo some things. So, you know, nobody is perfect. It's all about learning in life in general and doing better, right? Taking accountability for our actions and then doing better. Let's get you some charms. Whoever this person is, they definitely have regret. Okay, we have, this is very simple. It just says live. It says it 3 times. So get out there and live, live, live. And then we have this, it's like a happy family, right? It's a little heart with 3 people, 2 parents and a child. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it was helpful. Until next time, take it easy. Bye.